Alrighty, sorry about the wait there, guys. I mistimed my pre-flight checks. We'll call them pre-flight checks, shall we? Yeah, that's what we'll go with. Alrighty, where was I? Yes. So we're gonna pick up where we left off with the Maple Flag training missions. This is gonna be the takeoff and engine out one more time because I scored Q minus, so I'm gonna go for a full Q and see what happens. I managed to get a full queue after Friday night stream, but it didn't save because, well, I guess it hates me. So, things happen. So let's see how this one goes. We got our speeds here. This time I'm going to rotate when they tell me to at 125 knots, which seems awfully slow, but, whatever. If that's what they call for me to survive this whole shindig, then so be it. I got my sticky notes up here with all my little cheat speeds and everything, and my little reminders for the checklist items, so I don't get jumped on one of those again. But yeah, that'll be the show for this evening. So let's see how we do. Where's my water? There's my water. Gotta stay hydrated. Let's move the remotes out of my cup holder. All right. Make sure track IR is all behaving. Yep, everything looks good there. All right, I'm Captain Rick Tooth, call sign Saber, blah, 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 blah. Do all the things, do your takeoff, immediately recognize, yada, 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 yada. All right, so touchdown point is 0 to 149 feet. So basically 150 feet to 1,000 feet on the runway threshold. So basically I got to try to put it on the, right on the numbers and see how that one goes. So hopefully it all jives and plays right. That's not where I wanted that. That's where I wanted that. There we go. It's more kind of where I need it to be. No. Come back. There we go. Yeah. Streaming. Never goes the way I need it to. Oh, no, miss. I still have all the pilot gear. In fact, the donations that came through last time, that $100, I managed to order a Logitech C922. I think it was. Let me check right quick. I checked. I went to a couple of places today looking for for webcams. I couldn't find anything. Like there was nothing in stock. Target had like some, absolute pleb, quality webcam in stock, and I was like, oh crap, that's gonna suck. But I pulled up outside Best Buy. They didn't have anything, so I jumped online right quick. And right as I jumped online, it let me order a Logitech C922 Pro Stream webcam. It was $99.99 plus 7% taxes for a total of $107, which that is pretty much what you guys put in. So it says it's still there, preparing order for pickup on Saturday. So all the pilot gear will be coming back. I've got my my battle onesie and my helmet. Everything's all squared away. I did a systems check on it to make sure it all jived. But yeah, thank you all for the donations. Again, I got the ticker running there, so thank you guys again for the donates on that one. We did manage to get us a webcam. But yeah, pattern altitude for landings 2,500 feet. So now I'm actually paying attention and actually reading on this one to make sure that everything is all good to go. But yeah, 2,500 feet for pattern altitude. In case I forget, I may scream at you guys to help me on that one because I'm an idiot. But yeah, let's see if I remember how to actually start this airplane per the checklist without them getting mad at me.
Welcome. Start up your bird and meet me at the runway. Our departure time is 0700.
Will do, homeboy. All right. Battery. Standby. AC power generators on. Let's fire brake U. Fuel pumps on. And let's go ahead and get our radios fired up.
airborne.
Shut up, it's fine. Any collision line? Come on. Yeah, I know. Reading the manual. What kind of weirdo does that? Let's turn on all these so I can see what I'm doing. And let's call the tower and make sure that they're happy with my Batumi request
Batumi,
startup.
Colt 1-1, request startup.
Yeah, you could say it's kind of tough. It's not that bad, but, you know, I've had worse. Let's go ahead and get those fired up while I'm waiting. Alright, so we got that going. We can go ahead and start up our left motor. Oh, no, throttles are locked together. There we go. Alright. And left motor, come on up. Let's go ahead and get those turned on. Fuel pumps, I did turn those on. We'll go ahead and turn those on too. And let's do all of our tests. Signal lamps. Fire bleed. Not that I'm actually checking, but, you know, for the purpose of the checklist in this particular monster. Fuel checks. And O2 status, come on. O2 status indicator check. Screaming at me, excellent. Pitot heat on, because I always forget that one. And let's go. TACANS TR, ILS to power. Shut up, we're fine. Yes, engage pre-flight bids. No, daytime. Let's get that set to taxi lights and anti-skid.
Enfield 1, passing waypoint 2 at 1,900.
We'll go ahead and load all while we're waiting. Cycle the flaps. Okay, flaps look good. And the right motor's on, so let's do this. Sorry, left motor's on. So let's go full stick throw. Yep, we're happy. Rudder. Yep, we're happy. We got some hydraulic pressure now.
Pull up, pull up.
Those should actually behave.
Altitude,
Yep,
altitude.
Behaving. Do not move the stick and rudder pedals. Oops. Well, sorry, bit test. My bad. IFCCs are good. Those are all loaded up. Alright, so to pass the takeoff procedure, you must have pitot heat on, anti-skid on, yep, SAS switches on, canopy closed. So, pretty sure I got everything except for my countermeasure system, but we're going to go ahead and fire
Colt
those up too.
1-1, Colt 1-2, radio check.
I hate you. I hate you so much, random dude.
Enfield 1, passing waypoint 3,000.
Arm our seats. Alright, so those are good. APU gen off. Yep, good. CDU standing by.
I read you 5 by 5.
Alright, so that should be it. I've got radios are all on. There's nothing here on the emergency panel that I need to mess with. I've cycled my flaps. I'm just waiting on radar altimeter and EAC. We did our signal lights test. We got our fuel going. We did our flight control test. We got all of our goodies on. Anti-skid is on. Landing lights are on. We did our bit test. Uncaged standby. Haha, see? Gotta check. Gotta check again. We got all those goodies on. I didn't check ATIS for all the other stuff, but man, who cares? Countermeasure system panels on. Electrical systems are all on. O2's good. Did the O2 test. Got pitot heat on. I got, for whatever reason, my TACAN and ILS, because whatever. And I got all my lights on. Oh, I got the seat. Oh, I got the seat this time. Behold, my seat. Screw that ejection seat. No, don't get demonetized. Don't use bad words. Alright. Oh yeah, so while we're waiting on the EGI alignment, guess what I got to do today? I'm not going to give you a chance to answer. I got my hair cut! Yay! Finally! So everything's all kind of lining up. My new webcam will come in, hopefully just in time for helmet shenanigans to begin this weekend again. Although actually Saturday, the 506 is going, so I won't be able to stream Saturday night because I don't want to screw up anybody's stream. Oh, trim takeoff. Haha! Nice! Nice. You are correct. Takeoff trim. Alright, takeoff trim. Thanks, Sloth. Appreciate the heads up. Have I test fired the seat. God, I hope not. Alright, let's see what I missed. I think I missed some stuff in chat there. Okay, apparently you guys like my new hold music. Yay. Oh, looks like Eggy's up. Doink! And pop, and doink, doink. Alrighty. So that should be it for the startup.
Okay, if you're ready, you can contact the tower for taxi clearance now.
Oh wow,
I'll be right behind you.
Look at homie watching me.
1, copy.
Previous menu, ATC, Batumi, request taxi
Batumi,
runway.
Colt 1-1. Request taxi to runway. Colt 1-1. Batumi, clear to taxi to runway 31. 1, copy. 2, rolling.
Well, oh no. I need to beat him to the runway this time.
1, rolling.
Because last time he blocked the runway. Jerk. Homie was trying to get me on the bamboozle. Alright, so 120 knots for rotate. And I'm just going to pitch about 5 degrees nose high. See how that goes. Oh, he gave me clearance to take off.
Batumi, Colt 1-1. Request takeoff.
I already crossed the...
Now hold at the runway threshold and perform the takeoff checklist. When ready, request takeoff clearance and take your position on the runway.
I forgot to bring up my takeoff checklist. Let me find that just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Where is it? Oh, goodness gracious, come on. I mean, I got time. I mean, we don't go till 0700, so I got 8 minutes to find this freaking thing. Program files, Eagle Dynamics, mods, campaigns, basic flight training qualification, documentation, BFT2 mission data. Let's pull up the Amplify check. Oh my god, it's so big. Why do PDFs not have a dark mode? Damn near blew my eyes out. Alright, initial approach. Nope, no. Before takeoff checklist. There we go. Alright, before takeoff checklist. Flap set for takeoff, speed brakes closed, IFF as required, takeoff trim check. CMS as required, TAC and set. NIMSIP as desired, oxygen regulator as required, canopy defog, windshield. Why not? Even though they don't work. It's not real, but just for fun.
Enfield 1, passing waypoint 4 at 4,000.
Harness check, canopy closed, locked. Ejection seat, ground safety lever armed. Exterior lights as required, HUD as needed. Landing lights on. Indicated airspeed display. NVGs adjust and stow. VHF AM checklist. Altimeter set and check. Alright, lineup check. Anti-skid. Pitot heat. APU off. Throttles 90% core RPM engine. Instruments check. Warning caution lights off. Alright, yep, that should do it. Oh, do I have to tell homie that I'm ready?
1, copy.
Alright, whatever.
1, rolling.
I guess he wanted me lined up. Alright. I don't think I'll be birding today. This is the basic flight qualification, so I took a look at the Hoggett servers, and Persian Gulf
Performance check starts now.
was a disaster. I was like, no, I'm not trying to cross that straight again.
Let me confirm your lineup checklist
Let's
item.
get to our steer points here. Waypoint page, why not? What'd I forget? What'd I forget? Let's see.
Looks good.
Woo.
You can begin your takeoff roll.
Alright. Minimize this checklist. So I got 90 stable brakes.
1, rolling.
And once airspeed comes alive, we'll cut the nose wheel steering. Airspeed's alive, nose wheel off. We're going to rotate at about 110 because this airplane is light, and this guy's going to be mad. Alright, so there it is. And rotate.
Your pitch is too low.
I hate you! How is that possible? Ooh, no, not that. That button. How it...
2, rolling.
How hard does he want me to back on the stick? Flaps up. I hate that, man.
Enfield 1,
So much.
passing waypoint 5 at 5,000.
Let's get her trimmed out. Pitch is too low.
Maintain 300. Climb to Angel 6 at 180 knots.
Angel 6 at 180. Come on. Pitch up, pitch up, pitch up. Give me 180, give me 180, give me 180. Give me 180. There we go. Alright, looking for Angel 6 and 300. Oop, nope, come back up. Alright. Angel 6 at 180. Then he's going to ask for that right turn.
The hard deck limit is in effect. Do not go below Angels 5 unless the restriction is terminated.
Alright, there's 5,300.
Level off at Angel 6 and increase airspeed to 220 knots.
I'm working on it, man. Quit being so bossy. Ah, Angel 6. Angel 6 and 220.
Good. Maintain 300 Angel 6 at 220 knots.
Find that right trim setting. Come on. I got blown off course a little bit. You know, whatever.
Turn right to 060. Maintain Angel 6 at 220 knots.
060 and 220. Sorry if I'm not really focusing on chat here, fellas. This mission does tend to get really, really whiny about your precision. Looks like even now I'm still 20 feet high. It's annoying me, let alone my my flight examiner. There we go, right on the button. Alright, 060. Straight into the sun. Because why not? I don't need to see. Alright, tear the stick out and give it to him. Yeah. Oh, man. Let's get back to 060 here. Got my airspeed
Your
set.
EF-ATO test starts now. Shut down your right engine and make a controlled landing back at Batumi. The hard deck restriction is terminated.
Alright, so right engine. Pattern altitude's 2,500 feet. Shh, it's alright. Alright, let's call Batumi and report inbound.
Batumi, Colt 1-1, inbound. Colt 1-1, Batumi, fly heading 240, 47.
240.
QFE 29.89.
Remember,
Runway
Batumi has a
13,
precision
prepare
approach
to
path
land.
indicator, PAPI, to help with visual approaches and landings.
So 240 for 7, pattern altitude 2,500 feet. A little bit too much bank. See, now,
A good way to remember how the system works is to use the following phrases.
yeah, dude, I know how PAPIs work. Do I still fly in Arma?
All white, out of
only
sight, you are
when
too
it's
high.
possible.
All red,
But right
you are
now,
dead,
the,
you are too low.
They've
Red
got
and
3
white
pilots,
is all right. You're
so
on the
I
glide
can only
path.
ever really fill in. For some reason, one of them can't make it, and the I was running into some weird crashing issues last time when I was trying to fly last time, and it was it just didn't work. I could only get there for like 30 minutes or so. So I've uninstalled and completely reinstalled Arma, deleted all the user files. I've done a bunch of stuff trying to figure out what the cause was, short of fully reinstalling Windows, which I really don't want to do.
1, passing waypoint 6 at 5,000.
Alright, almost 2,500 feet. One thing I forgot to do that I meant to do was to switch my rudder trim key to paddle hold and then right or left on the stick so I could actually, trim my rudder with engine out, because it's one of the more important things you can do when you got a motor out is trim your rudder, because you can see the airplane's cocking off to the right just because the torque of the engine not wanting to spin on me. So we'll hold this till Batumi gives me the inbound.
Now make your turn to the airport and enter the approach pattern.
Alright, fine. He didn't tell me to do that, but okay. Now we're going to slow our approach to 150 knots because he's going to be complaining about that too. God, 10-mile final, man. It's like, what am I, in a freaking A380? Like, how does this even work? But they want 150 knots, so I'm going to give them 150 knots. Shh, it's okay. Alright, now I really gotta get her trimmed out. Lots of left aileron. Okay, here we go. We need to at least try to intercept this localizer here. A little low for pattern altitude, but 6 miles, that's close enough. Go gear and flaps. Hey! Alright. He's probably going to get mad at me for not...
1-1, cleared for visual, contact tower.
Thank you.
Batumi, Colt, 1-1, request landing.
Alright, airspeed, come on back. Man,
You are above the glide path.
shut up! I'm 5 miles away! Good lord, man. I'm high and fast, but I have an engine out, dude.
Your speed is high for the approach.
I'm like, okay, just shh, Rubber. Alright. Let's keep it coming down. Keep it coming down. Keep it coming down. Got all kinds of trim issues here. Alright, so I'm going for the numbers. So that's what I need to shoot for here. Alright, let's give her some juice. Keep that nose coming. Come on, come back, come back, come back, come back. Come back, thank you. Alright, now, I need more power. Come on. Good lord. Come on, airplane. There we go.
Colt 1-1, Batumi, check landing gear. Wind 096.
Why are you screaming at me, Betty?
Runway 13.
I don't need this while I'm trying to land.
Altitude,
See the
altitude.
difference when I adjust the throttle. Maybe the airplane torques around. Alright, here we go. I'm not going to try to grease it on. I'm just going to shoot straight for the numbers. Just before the touchdown point so he doesn't yell at me. Oh, I try not to crash airplanes, Christian, if at all possible. Alright, don't worry about greasing it on, Soto. Just land it.
You missed the required touchdown point. Taxi to the parking area.
Where did you want me to go? I don't understand. What does he want me to do? I put it down basically right on the numbers. Whatever. Go and pull our flaps up here. It's frustrating, but you know, whatever. Hello? Speed brakes? Speed brakes. Do they not want to go back in? Okay, well, maybe because the right motor's out.
Code 1-1. Taxi to parking area.
I'm working on it, dude. Man. Alright, I will not forget my seat. It's whatever. We'll go to the next mission, come hell or high water.
You can park near the tanker.
Man. Shut up.
You can park the bird here. You have 2 minutes to complete your shutdown
jeez.
procedure.
Okay. Let's go off, off, and off. SAS is all off, all those are off, fuel pumps all off. Kiku JTRS is off, anti-skid is off, landing lights good, flaps up. Let's go off, 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 off. Off, 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 off. Off, off. Haha, almost. Off, off. And I can't tell. I can't tell. Where is it? Is it off? Yes, it's off. Okay. And pinky's there. Off. Anti-collision off. All those are off. Go those dim. Alright, so I got those all down. Those all down. Alright, let's check. To pass shutdown procedure, you need anti-skid off, ejection seat disarm, pitot heat off, ILS off, IFCC, Kiku, left MFCDs, blah, 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 blah. Left shutdown, right energy shutdown, radios off, battery, inverter off, O2 off. Should be it. Minus the useless canopy defog. And we'll turn off all our lights just for fun.
30 seconds.
Shut up, I hate you. I know, guys, it's possible that I, of all people, yeah, EAC and ground power, off. So we got that. Open. There. Should be everything. Yep, should be everything. Fuel pumps.
Let me confirm your shutdown procedure.
Oh, too late now. Yeah, that ought to do it.
Shutdown looks good.
I did not. Anti-skid is off.
Okay, let's see how you have rated.
Man, I'm gonna get a Q minus again, but whatever. I gotta move on. I can't sit here and do this mission forever. I wonder why my speed brakes are half out.
For general knowledge, airmanship, and safety, you rated qualified.
Hooray.
For pre-takeoff and takeoff, you rated qualified minus.
Jackass.
For navigation and maneuvers, you rated qualified.
I know.
For approach, landing, and after landing, you rated qualified minus.
I hate this, man. Missed the touchdown zone. Where did you want me
For
to land
comms and
it?
task prioritization, you rated qualified.
I need to look at that in the mission info.
We will end our flight here. You made it. You passed this PO. You received a qualified minus rating. Work on your maneuvers to improve your skills. It may save your life. Return to Batumi for the next qualification
qualified
mission.
landing area is 100 feet to 1,000 feet from the runway threshold. And I touched down prior to the 1,000-foot marker, so it's like, where am I supposed to land? And that was pretty damn gentle. Whatever. Quit. Next mission. We'll just move on. Alright, end mission. Okay. Next. Fly a traffic pattern. Alright, objective. Perform a traffic pattern, fly accurate track, altitude, and airspeed. Well, let me pull up the next mission information here for the mission data. Turning at the appropriate references, eliminating drift, maintaining accurate speed and climb and descent speeds where appropriate, maintaining separation from other traffic, completing checklist items. Depart from the traffic pattern, use smooth power application to establish climb airspeed, establish climbing attitude, eliminating drift, maintaining climb to desired altitude. Rejoin the traffic pattern, achieving and maintaining the published airspeed. Okay, so basically we're going to go into a pattern and then get out of there. What I didn't see, 1,000 feet. Well, the 1,000-foot markers are the giant blocks on the runway with where the skid marks start, which is normally where you're supposed to land. But, you know, whatever. That's what they want me to do. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, so I'm going to fly an accurate track, altitude and airspeed, turning at the appropriate references, which looks like the appropriate references are... I got a little chart here. Alright, so 45-degree departure, 45-degree entry, and then I guess 2,500 feet is pattern altitude. Right? I think that's what they said. Okay, mission start 10:30, radio check, confirm comms, perform startup checklist procedures, ready to roll at 10:45, takeoff, fly to waypoint 2, heading 010 at flight level 800. At waypoint 2, turn left to waypoint 3, 260 at 80. When instructed by the FE, contact Batumi to get an approach vector, descend to the pattern altitude, maintain pattern speed. Enter the pattern when ready and fly it. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. I have no idea. Alright, so we're going to do another startup and shutdown here. Again. Turning at the appropriate references, eliminating drift, maintaining accurate climb out. So 180 to 190 knots. And they're awfully ambitious with this cruise speed of 300 knots in an A-10, but you know, whatever. Pattern altitude for landing in traffic is 2,500 feet. Okay.
Get your bird in the air and I'll meet you at waypoint 2. Angels 8 at 260 knots.
8 at 260. Wow, okay. Shut up. Let's fire up the radios. Let's do all the tests. APU, come on up, sweetheart. There she goes. APU's on. And O2 test. Pop, pop. Shh, it's okay. Angel's aimed at 260? I think it was Angel's aimed at 260.
Code 1-1. Batumi, cleared for startup. Wind 093.
Leave a note.
4 meters per
8
second.
at 260. No, not 269. Alright. Let's get the left motor on. Ooh, forgot to turn my lights on. Sorry. Sorry, ground crew and everybody else. I didn't mean to be a jerk face. Is that everything? Whatever that is. Don't even know. Let's get TAC hands, TR, ILS to... I can't tell. Shh, it's okay. Those are on, right? Yeah, okay. Right engine on. Lights to taxi. Why not? TGP, my non-existent TGP. Countermeasure system. And DTS is loading all. Alright, DTS load all.
Pull up, pull up.
CD repeater.
Altitude, altitude.
Betty screaming at me. Yeah, I mean, with an empty jet, it's certainly not too bad. IFCC's on. I already did all the tests of all the things. Let's go APU off, APU off. Do landing flaps check. Flaps are good. Speed brakes are...
Colt 1-1, Colt 2-1.
Good.
Radio check.
Copy.
Alright, those are good. Those are good. Alright, SAS.
I read you 5 by 5.
Click, 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 click. Takeoff trim. And now we just wait. No. Almost every time. Alright, so I got radios are all on, waiting for EAC, ground, ejection seat, why
Don't
not?
skip any checklist items. The bird has to be fully mission operational to pass this performance check.
I know. Canopy. SAS is all on, takeoff trim I already did. Boost pumps are good, blah 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 blah. I did all my other bits and bobs for the signal lights test, uncaged standby ADI, did the bit test. That's all good. Fuel test I did, just for fun, we'll do it one more time. Countermeasure system is good, electrical system is good, O2 is good. Pitot heat. Almost. Almost. I can't tell if my ILS is on or off. That's gotta be on. Alright. And I think all of those are good and flashing. Alright. No, I did not miss takeoff trim there, Sloth. I got it when I flipped on the SAS. Do 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 do. Almost. Boo doo boo 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 boo. And hooray! Nav, Eggy, EAC, and ground on. The Christmas tree is off. So that should do it. Let's go ahead and bring up our waypoint page. Waypoint. switch to UTM just because I feel like being a gangster. And pull up the TAD. And really? I can't zoom in anymore, that's it? Alright. I'm happy with that.
1, copy.
To me,
Head
request
to me,
taxi.
Colt 1-1. Request taxi to runway.
Best Buy. Somehow I was on bestbuy.com, Rick, in like this perfect moment
Colt 1-1.
where
Taxi to runway 31.
the Logitech, the C922 that I wanted, was in stock, like just for a few
1,
minutes.
rolling.
So I grabbed it, and it let me order, and it shows available for pickup on Saturday. So hooray! More helmet shenanigans. I'll probably only wear the.
Airborne.
I'll probably wear the helmet during online stuff. So like when I'm in the Hoggett server, while I'm doing the single player nonsense. Not really a point, just because there's no one to hear me except you guys, and that's really the coolest part about it is you know, having other people hear what you're doing. All right, let's do here.
Head to
Let's
me,
take
Colt
off.
1-1. Request takeoff.
Is this? Are they not, seriously not gonna let me go?
Head to me, Colt 1-1.
Guess they want to get
Request
closer to the
takeoff.
runway.
1, rolling.
All right, flaps to maneuver. Okay, how about now?
Head to me, Colt 1-1. Request takeoff.
Please? Thank you.
To me, you are cleared for takeoff already. Climb 300 at QRT 1.89.
29 or 89. Why not? Let's do that. 2989. Your performance check starts now. Right? 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 Do you? Okay, I'm out of here. Here's 90. And see you later.
1, rolling.
I guess they're not really judging my takeoff here. Alright, at what? When he says my pitch is too low, like, I'm like full back on the stick now. I'm gonna go 10 degrees nose high, which is a tail strike basically. Okay. Whatever, man. And now we'll just climb like a homesick angel. Flaps up. At 180 knots to waypoint 2. I think that's where I'm going. Let's just follow the mission. Oh no, waypoint 1 is right in front of me. Okay, waypoint 2? Yeah? Waypoint 2? Yeah, alright. He wants me at Angels 8. At 260 knots by the time I get there. Well, alright. Waypoint 2's out there somewhere. Well, they like that 180 knot climb out, so that's what the speed check said, so I'm gonna climb out at, it says 180 to 190, so I'm gonna climb out at like 185 and split the difference. See what I get. He one's Angels 8.
The hard deck limit is in effect. Do not go below Angels 5 unless the restriction is terminated.
Okay.
Cove 2, passing waypoint 2 at 8,000.
Okay, so yeah, 8,000.
Cove 2, on station at Bulls 1184400 at 8,000.
Well, it's 260 knots at 8,000 feet. Okay, visual to him. Oh, I got plenty of time to accelerate. 9 miles to the waypoint. So 2.5 minutes to get up to speed. Yeah, but no kidding, man. I just got lucky, and I guess for a brief moment they had them in stock, and I just happened to be staring at the website in the Best Buy parking lot when the Logitechs came on. So yeah, that's cool. Watch, it's gonna be something stupid. Like I'll be cleaning out some box in my house after the move, and I'm gonna find my old webcam. But whatever, my old webcam was old, so I guess it'd be nice to have something a little bit better. You know, something that could record in 60 FPS and, you know, HD. I mean, my other one could do HD, but it was like 720p, which I don't really care because it doesn't matter since I'm going to be in the corner of the screen anyways. But, you know, it's nice to be able to increase my production values somewhat, even though I still have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, so here comes 260 knots for 8,000. Let's get her trimmed out. I wonder if it'll scold me for using the autopilot. I don't dare. I don't dare touch it because I don't want the mission to scream at me. Alright. That should be the right amount of throttle for this to get done. Nope. A little bit less. Oh, I'm in this weird window where there's like no perfect trim setting. It's one of my favorite things to do in IL-2.
Performance check starts now.
Just time for work. Time to pay attention.
Fly heading 260, Angels 8 at 260 knots.
260. I'm guessing that's for waypoint 3. Yep. This is that white knuckle thrill ride content y'all love. May as well be playing P3D. Or the new Flight Simulator when it comes out. The new Microsoft Flight Simulator. Alright, so 260, Angels 8 at 260. Like a 737, man.
We will be using Batumi for this PO. Contact the tower to get an approach vector.
Waypoint 3 at 8,000.
Okay.
Batumi, Colt 1-1, inbound.
And they want me to fly a pattern.
Colt 1-1, Batumi, flying heading 203, Fort 1-1, QFE 29.89, runway 13, to pattern altitude.
Okay, so does he want me to break off this, or does he want me to go for the waypoint?
Turn left towards the airport and make your descent to the pattern altitude. Enter the pattern when ready and maintain 230 knots.
Okay, there we go.
Hard deck restriction is terminated.
I was like, what is he? I'm confused. Alright, so 203 down to
Remember,
2,500.
Batumi has a precision approach path indicator, PAPI, to help with visual approaches and landings.
Alright, so 203 for 2,500. That's about
A good
203.
way to remember how the system works is to use
Am I
the
going to do
following
another
phrases.
landing? I thought I was supposed to shoot a pattern. Whatever.
All white, out of sight, you are too high. All red, you are dead, you are too low. Red and white is all right. You're on the glide
Okay.
path.
I'm not really sure what he's asking for, but it's kind of strange. But whatever. Typical flight examiner. He's just trying to bamboozle me. Alright, so 203 for whatever. To 2,500 feet.
Natumi, Colt 1-1. Request navigation assistance.
Because I'm a noob. Whatever that does.
Colt 1-1. Natumi, ADS, you're heading 176.
Yeah, I'm not turning towards the airport. So where's he going is the question, because I can see him on TAD, I just don't know where he's going. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm not sure if he wants me to land or not. That's the one thing I'm slightly confused about, but I guess we'll see, because this is supposed to be where we do a pattern. So I don't know if he just wants me to like overfly the runway and shoot the pattern at 2,500 feet or what? Now make your turn towards the airport. Okay. Enter the approach pattern. Alright. I like how that didn't come through, but I'm glad
Cove 2, passing waypoint 4.
glad I was reading. Where's my Timmy? Just get down to 2,500 feet.
Good. Maintain the pattern altitude.
That's what I'm doing, you jerkface. Now he screams at me for my speed or something.
Good. You're in the approach pattern. Maintain 120 pattern altitude and between 200 and 250 knots.
Okay, so I'm gonna go 225. I'm just gonna split the difference. Alright, 120 for 225. Why are you screaming at me, F-16? Alright, so this should do it. That's cool though that there's F-16, so that means I guess Maple Flag must have updated the mission at some point? Maybe? Could be. I mean, he said 120, which... Okay.
Airborne.
I guess they're gonna have 16s. Ooh,
Passing
climbing.
waypoint 2 at 2,200.
The runway is occupied. Maintain the pattern altitude and between 200 and 250 knots.
That's what I'm doing. And by the way, sir... No, it's not. There's nothing on the runway. I mean, even so, I should have been, like, absolutely falling out of the sky to catch this one by now. Have to do a 727 style approach, just throw out the flaps and slats, throw out the speed brake and the gear.
Forward 1.
Watch the airplane just fall out of the sky.
2,000. Forward 1. Passing waypoint 4.
My dad used to take my
2,000.
brother and I to the Delta simulators when he was an instructor. Whenever there was empty sim time, that was one of our favorite things to do, was just come in like high and fast and just dive bomb a runway.
Runway occupied.
Oh, thanks.
Code 1-1. Natumi, check landing gear. 1. Passing waypoint 5 at 2,000. Runway 13.
Okay. I know, it's make-believe. It's like if I was doing a carrier landing right now, I'd be like, guys, there is no issue here, but okay. Ooh, climbing. Come back down.
You are in the traffic pattern heading on the upwind leg. Maintain the pattern altitude in between 200 and 250 knots.
Still climbing. Come down. Come down, babe. Alrighty.
Make a left turn into the crosswind leg heading 040. Maintain the pattern altitude in between 200 and 250 knots.
Alright. Ooh, come back up. Come back. Come back. There we go. Alright, 040 at 2,500 feet, and really nothing to do with the airspeed, so I'm good. 040. Wink.
Make a left turn into the downwind leg heading 300. Maintain the pattern altitude in between 200 and 250 knots.
I'm not paying attention to any of my bloody references. Oh, they give me waypoints. Cool. I'm just kind of maintaining that 30-degree bank angle because that's kind of normal for...
You're heading off course. Turn to 300.
Dude, how hard do you want me to go?
Good. Maintain 300 pattern altitude at 200
Doing a 30-degree bank angle. That's
knots.
standard. Okay, I guess I'll have to turn at 45s now.
Cove 2, passing waypoint.
I mean, to be fair, I am
at
pretty
500.
long on my crosswind, but damn. Oh, okay, I see what he wants me to do. Okay. I'm sort of seeing the pattern now. Oops. Next time I'm just going to do a freaking overhead brake into the downwind. I gotta remember it's not general aviation, it's the Air Force, man. A-10s. Gotta do some cool stuff. What is this air show going on out here? Let's climb a little more, 2,500 feet. Should call the ground crew and just rearm the airplane just for fun with GOW-8, so when I fail...
Make a left turn into the base leg heading 220. Maintain the pattern altitude in between 200 and 250 knots.
Okay, 220. Slightly steeper bank angle, but he's awfully bossy about it, so 220 for base. Oh man, I lost 70 feet on that turn.
Make a left turn into the final leg heading 120. Maintain the pattern altitude in between 200 and 250 knots.
Alright, 120. I mean, just follow the freaking runway and then it'll be fine. 120. I mean, I should cross right over the runway if I've done this properly, which I haven't. Whatever.
Good. Maintain 120 pattern altitude at 200 to 250 knots.
And I lost 60 feet on that one. Alright. Is he just like going to tell me now, okay, do your own pattern? Like, no need to... Or is he going to boss me around the whole time?
Cove 2, passing waypoint 6 at 7,000.
Alright, so basically right over those islands on the river is our crosswind turn. And then over something is our reference.
Continue in the pattern until instructed by the ATC or FE.
Well, ATC is never going to call me unless I ask for it, right? Whatever. So hard to tell with the scripting. Alright, so I kind of want to hook left slightly, but then he's going to yell at me. Let's see if he gives me the order or if I need to do it myself. Nope, I'm going to do it myself. And hopefully he doesn't immediately fail me. Alright, let's try to keep that altitude this time. Alright, 040 for crosswind. Close enough. And this time, I'm going to look at my waypoints and go ahead and start my downwind, which I think was 300. It's 120 minus 180, guys. Or 120 plus 180. Yeah, 300. I can do math. Promise I can do math. Alright, 300.
Cove 2, passing waypoint 7 at 7,000.
No one cares. I'm actually death gripping the stick. Why am I doing that? No, don't death grip the stick, boys. Jokes. Sorry. YouTube, please don't demonetize me. Not that it matters that much. This is kind of weird.
Depart the pattern by turning away and climbing to Angel 6.
Okay. So 45, so 345 is a 45 degree.
Contact Batumi and advise them of the aborted inbound.
It's 345 from Angel 6 on a climb out. So there's 345 to Angel 6.
Batumi, Cove 1-1, abort inbound, resuming mission.
345, 45 degrees. Yes, 45 degrees. It's 300 plus 45.
The hard deck limit is in effect. Do not go below Angels 5 unless the restriction is terminated. Contact Batumi to get an approach vector and rejoin the pattern for landing. The hard deck restriction is terminated.
What? Man, you are so choosy, bro. Okay. ATC, Batumi.
Batumi, Cove 1-1, inbound.
Come back. 6
Cove
miles.
1-1, Batumi, fly heading 255, 47. QFE 29.89, runway 13 to pattern altitude.
Alright, so 255 for 7 miles. I wonder if he's going to make me shoot a pattern landing, or if he's just going to have me come straight in. Whatever. Maybe I can land with 2 engines this time. Alright, so... for 7 miles, down to 2,500 feet. Keep throttles idle, because we're going to bleed off all that airspeed when we get down. And then we got to slow way the hell down by the time we get to the pattern, otherwise he's going to get mad at me. Well, come back! Rolling by 2,500 feet there. Not too bad though. Not my worst. Come on, sweetheart. Come back. Here we go. I'm really got to learn to use my vertical speed and altimeter more and not depend on the HUD quite so much. So you never know. Sometimes the HUD takes a dump on you. And your vertical speed and your altimeter are right where they need to be. Just under your eye line. It's a good airplane, this A-10. Shut up! I get it, you have a radar. OMG. Nope, not having that. I don't need you guys screaming at me. I'm not planning on getting shot down while shooting pattern work. What do you say, 7 miles? It's gotta be close to 7 miles. Damn, I'm still getting low. Come on.
Cove 2, passing waypoint 8 at 7,000.
Okay. How much? Jesus, guys. It's not a 747. How far do you want me to go? 14 miles away. The longest approach in history. I mean... Okay. Let's go nav, divert, Batumi. Batumi, okay, never mind. No Batumi? For my... Can I... Thank you. It's just one of my ILS. 110.3. Alright, 110.3. Okay, I'm turning inbound now. 18 miles is too far. I think I overshot the shiza out of that. That's on me. Sorry, Batumi. I wasn't paying attention. He did say 7 miles. That's definitely on me. Well, 18-mile approach. I'm thinking I should be able to bring this one in. Let's get back up to 2,500 feet so he doesn't yell at me. Alright. Let's get to 2,500 feet. And switch this to ILS. 2,550. No, come back. Is there a way to... Able... There we go. So I can actually see when to intercept the localizer. Just go 080. I guess I'm unable to determine how far 7 miles is. I suppose I could have like put down a mark point or something and noted how far I was away from it, but I'm an idiot. Yeah, my thing with DCS, I'd say just get it, fly around on the Su-25, make sure you can run it. If everything seems to be running okay, then at that point you can start looking at airplanes to fly in. Now, the no-brainer is just to get Flaming Cliffs 3. You'll get the Sukhoi 27, the MiG-29, the F-15, and the A-10A. They're not full fidelity airplanes, but they are still a good place to kind of cut your teeth and figure out what do you like to do. You know, if you like all the air combat, you know, pulling 9Gs and shooting AMRAAMs off and, you know, being Maverick, then, you know, okay, you'll probably do okay in the MiG-29 and the F-15 and the Sukhoi and have some fun with that. Whereas if you find you're in the A-10 or the Sukhoi 25, just, you know, gun running and bombing stuff all the time, well, then you've found your calling in ground attack. There's no right answer to it. It just kind of depends on what you like to do. But that's really where you'll sort of make that discovery. Like I remember playing Lomac back in the old days with the F-15, and I had fun with that. You know, I did enjoy it, but ultimately it's like, okay, how many times can you shoot down the same airplane? You know, ground targets, at least you had some variety. You weren't just shooting down MiGs left, right, and center. So, you know, that's my take on it. But there's no real right answer to it. But yeah, you know, the MiGs and the Sukhois are cool if that's your thing. If you want to play the aggressors, be the bad guys. Well, I don't know if he wants me to land, but I'm going to try. Just go for the floor. Well, my FE hasn't screamed at me yet.
1-1. Cleared for visual. Contact tower.
Okay.
Atumi. Call.
Landing.
1-1. Request landing.
Let's throw everything out. Slow way down. And turn on the landing lights. Oh yeah, F-18's a sweetheart. I would say that's probably where you want to go. The F-14 is solid, but it's not easy. It's the airplane is not on your side. Let's put it that way. It does require quite a bit of piloting to do. So I would say the F-18 is probably a safer place to get started, and then proceed from there and see if, you know, naval operations are really your thing. But yes, Sloth is correct. I'm supposed to re-enter the pattern. Am I? Well, I'm gonna land it and see what happens. If it doesn't, then we'll just watch me do this mission again. Because he said, don't do anything till ATC tells you otherwise, and ATC told me that this is cool, so this is what I'm doing. I figure he would have screamed at me by now. If I wasn't doing it right.
Code 1-1. Atumi. Check landing gear. Wind 093 at 4 meters per second.
Clear the land.
Runway 13.
I'm on speed.
Altitude,
I'm
altitude.
on everything. Oh, there's the ILS. Thank you. The longest it's ever taken me to intercept a localizer. Slightly fast. Well, we'll see if I fail. Alright, so I'm right before the 1,000-foot markers. Let's see how it does. Because if I fly the Pappy lights all the way down, it puts me right at the 500-footers, which is where I'm going. Because that's 500 feet, and 750. Land long. I mean, okay, I'll try. Because last time I landed long, and it was like, nah. Right on the 1,000-foot markers, which is exactly where you're supposed to land. And my FE went awfully quiet.
You can taxi to the parking area.
Okay, he didn't scream at me, and it looks like that's where he wanted me to land, was right on the 1,000-footers. So that's where I've landed. Let's go flaps up and nose wheel on. The aircraft and the carrier flight ops make it a difficult proposition. Well, I mean, the F-18, you really do get a lot of everything, because you can do the whole Marine Corps thing and just, you know, land off the ground and everything. But man, learning to come off a carrier straight up, it's kind of tough. Me personally, if I was like brand new and I wanted to do a full fidelity, and if for some reason it wasn't the A-10 because you're a communist, then I'd say F-16. I mean, really.
You can park near the tanker.
Yeah, I'd say F-16, and I'm sure Kyle would agree with me if he was here, but no one's seen him.
You can park the bird here.
Oh,
You have 2 minutes to complete your shutdown procedure.
Bitch. Alright, first engine. Off, 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 on. PC and everything off. Second motor off. Pop, pop, pop. Boost pumps off. Landing lights off. Anti-skid off. 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 SimSip off, off. Open the canopy. Don't forget pitot heat, Soto. SAS turns off automatically. I don't need to do anything with the SAI. Shh. We're fine, sweetheart. And ILS. Is it off or not? I can't tell. Now it's off. And TACAN off. Pitot heat off. O2 is off. Make sure I didn't miss anything here. Okay, so shutdown checklist. Anti-skid off, yes. Ejection seat disarm, pitot heat off, ILS off, IFCC Kiku at left and MFCD, all the stuff off. Flaps up, EGI off, CDU off, left engine, right engine, radios off, battery inverter off, battery off, O2 off. Yep, okay.
30 seconds.
That should be everything. Oh, not that it matters, but just for fun. Yeah? Yeah, we got it? Yeah? Why not? Let's open the boarding net. Watch, that freaking fails me because I threw the boarding ladder out.
Let me confirm your shutdown procedure.
If he fails me on shutdown, I'll lose my mind.
Shutdown looks good.
I certainly hope so.
Okay, let's see how you have rated.
Let's see how I rated. I'm interested to know.
For general knowledge, airmanship, and safety, you rated qualified.
Thanks.
For pre-takeoff and takeoff, you rated qualified.
Thanks. Finally got a Q.
For navigation and maneuvers, you rated qualified minus.
Because I went slightly long in the crosswind, because I didn't know how hard you want to be yanking bank, jerkface.
For approach, landing, and after landing, you rated qualified.
You damn right, that landing was beautiful, even though I shot the longest final approach in history. Bless me.
For comms and task prioritization, you rated qualified.
I almost queued the whole thing. So close.
We will end our flight here. You made it. You passed this PO. You received a qualified minus rating. Work on your maneuvers to improve your skills. It may save your life.
All right, well,
return to Batumi for the
we got
next
that one.
qualification.
What is next on the menu? Mission 4. Shut up. So mission 4 is mission start 1300, radio check, confirm comms, perform startup checklist procedures, ready to roll at 1315, takeoff, flight to waypoint 2, heading 010 at 8000, waypoint 2 turn left to waypoint 3, 260 for 8000. When instructed by the FE, contact Batumi, get an approach vector, descend to pattern altitude, maintain 250, perform a VFR approach and landing, perform a touch and go immediately after landing, follow waypoints to position for another landing